Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's doing great. Um, Today, I got a message, and it's basically I've started a new job. It's fantastic. I love it. You could almost call it divine intervention. Things have just started happening for me in ways I can't even describe. It's just things are starting to fit. And what I'm doing now in my life, 5 years ago, if I would have said that I'd be meditating, I'd be searching inside, I'd be flipping the food pyramid upside down, you know, um, reversing disease by lifestyle and diet, I would have laughed in your face. And I would have said, bullshit. It takes work, work, work. Well, I've come to realize a few things. Well, we're going to talk about today. We're not alone, and how I've started in my job. I am now doing laser acupuncture. I work for a wellness clinic that is specializing in auricular therapy, and I'm seeing people come into this into my office and into my treatment room that are sick and tired of being sick and tired. This is Anthony Stewart. This is Food for Thought, and we're questioning everything they've ever said. I used to think I was alone, but now I'm starting to realize that people are getting sick and tired of being sick and tired, and it's very motivating for me. And just wanted to share some stuff, some insights with you guys. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, but I've been doing some stuff that is miraculous turnarounds in how my life, my mind, my body, my soul are feeling. And now I'm in a place where my job is related to health and wellness. And I'm seeing people come in for all sorts of like ailments. We're treating people with anxiety. We're treating people with, weight management. And, we've started different protocols, and the company I work for, my bosses are fantastic. They're all on the same path, thinking outside the box, maybe lost a little faith in the powers that be, and realized that we're on our own. And I especially when I started this journey, I was we call it a dark night of the soul. I was isolated. The pandemic creeped in, scared shitless. And as I started gaining my power back and resolving things by taking responsibility for myself, magic has happened. And I'm now coaching quite a few people in, not just diet, but just it's all relative on how we're thinking. And people are starting to wake up. And, I can't help everybody, and everybody can't, but you can help yourself. And my message is, once you start to wake up, whether you start questioning or something's just not sitting right and you delve deep into it, this world is full of holes. And I think that the ultimate power is in ourselves, and we need to stand up, we need to fight, but by taking care of yourself first, finding love for yourself. And I could urge people to don't wait till you're desperate and in need of a miracle. You can start doing it now. And people are coming into my clinic, and they're ready. They're ready to change. They realize things aren't good. Things aren't right. And we often talk about diet and lifestyle, and this is not about carnivore or any dietary intervention. This is about common sense, logic, and a little bit of faith. And it's from where I come from, the faith in the system is lost. So just looking back to simple things, foundational. We're not sleeping. Our light hygiene is all over the place, meaning your circadian rhythms. They're tricking us with frequencies. And it's just, there's some certain commonalities. When you look at some of the divine frequencies out there, and everything's sound and waves, and it's not going to go too deep into it, but there is some solfeggio frequencies that are proven therapeutic and beneficial to us, and that would be 432 is one of them. And it was the standard tuning up until the 1900s. Then a certain foundation got a hold of it, that also got our education system, that also took hold of our medical system, that also is in control of our pharmaceutical system, funny enough. I mean, this is not a conspiracy. This is just fact. And they changed the standard tuning to music to 440, which is a little bit off. Why? Why throughout history have we been tuning A, the note A at 432 to 32 hertz, and all of a sudden now the standard tuning, all the recorded music, all the radio, all the stuff you hear is at 440, which is a little disrupting. But we're not going to get into that. We're getting into how people are starting to wake up and realize our food is not on our side. They're questioning things because they're coming in with problems, and I hate to say it, but a lot of it is foundationally the diet. And they're ready. And people are starting to come around to, this profit-driven agenda, all the politics involved with the lobbyists and the food industry. And you know what? They're just sick of it. So, in a perfect world, we'd all have our own farms and, grow your vegetables organically with proper fertilizer, using animals, and then, eating them. You might not agree with me. That's okay. You don't have to, but you can. It's not. Look at our statistics now. They're hiding excess deaths. It's happening, people. It's happening. There is these things they're finding in arteries that are like calamari, like blood clots, and they're not telling us about it on the news. I mean, I don't really watch the mainstream media because I think it's a bunch of shit, profit-driven or propaganda-driven misinformation. They tell us we're the ones that are, don't do your own research, trust us. But yet it's all, every time you look to these things, there's holes. So I'm starting to realize that people are starting to unite. And, look what's happening in my country. The politics are a mess. And you know what? I don't care what side you're on. I'm on the side of humanity. I want a beautiful, motherly planet. Whatever I decide to do for myself, that should be for everybody. I don't want war. I don't want anybody to die ever. And things have to change because the way we're going right now, everything's going towards that. Just look around, and people, all the people that follow me, that listen to me, thank you. But I'm just a messenger of my journey, and I want to help people find their way, find the ability to discern and, find what's good for them. And that's it. Hammer this message home. Everybody, it's time that we take the power back. And I don't mean violently. I don't mean with judgment. I just mean for ourselves, for our health. It's possible. You just have to look at people. Instead of judging them, look at what people are resolving. It's there. You can't hide it anymore. Stop trying to blame them for not doing it the right way or your way, and realize that people are resolving things and thinking outside the box. It's magic. So just a quick message today, guys. We are not alone. Thank you for joining me. Stay strong.